This novel is written by a certified sadist. Sometimes when you're reading this novel, you will feel as if the author just started picking up the pen or his keyboard because he wanted to create a world to torture our main character in. But believe me, this novel is popular for a reason, and it is quickly on its way to cementing itself a spot in the Hall of Fame for web novels, however prestigious or meaningful this may be. The beginning of the story is a little bit deceiving, as our main character Sunny may come off as somewhat of an edgelord, but this isn't true for the entirety of the story. In fact, Sunny's character development is one of my most favorite things that I have had the pleasure of experiencing, and it is one of the main reasons that I have stuck with this novel for as long as I have. Sunny goes from a character who you might befriend just because you're scared of what's in their backpack to a character that's much more amiable. At first, they were admittedly closed off to the rest of the world and emo. However, as the story progresses, Sunny transforms into this person who is more open and willing to trust the people around him and eventually call them friends. In terms of power systems, Shadow Slave is on the simpler side of things, as our main character Sunny primarily ascends and becomes stronger via having wet dreams and occasionally having fated encounters, which might serve as a boon, but most of the time, due to the evil person who is in charge of writing this novel, Sunny would be lucky if dying was all he had to go through in said fated encounters. In terms of world building and lore, that is where this novel shines the brightest. The novel could admittedly go deeper into politics, but it understands its audience and puts most of its attention and effort into things like gods, the past, and the magical world that is admittedly much more cooler than political strife. Even though it does dip its toes a little bit into this area later on in the novel. There isn't a horror tag on the novel, but there definitely should be one. And I'm not even sure why there is a romance tag on this novel, because I kid you not, a talking rock would probably be better at flirting than our main character Sunny is. Like, at this point, I've just accepted the fact that Sunny is most likely doomed to forever be alone. Overall, romance aside, this novel is a great mix of everything ranging from cultivation novels to even Dark Souls. The author of this novel proudly puts on display the many influential works that inspired this novel, and I hope to see more novels like this in the future. If this novel at all sounds interesting to you, please do read it. If you're not completely convinced yet, you can check out this video by my friend Weaver. It's an amazing video worth checking out. And other than that, thank you for watching all the way through, and I hope that I can see you guys again in my next video.